Okay, good morning guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So what I'm going to do this morning is remove this front panel, clean this front panel up and put some new brackets on here as well, and route all the wiring, and generally just clean it all up, get ready to go back on. Here we are, is the front panel all removed, and this is the panel. So yeah, we'll get this all cleaned down and see how it turns out. Okay guys, so before we clean this front panel down, what we're going to do is we're going to remove most of the components in the engine bay, so I can clean around them and clean the components inside the engine bay where they've got sanding dust on them. As you can see, they're all a bit grubby, so we're going to remove all these, and then we can get down to the nitty-gritty inside the engine bay and get all that cleaned up. So let's go ahead and get some components removed. We're going to remove this bracket here. I've got new ones of those to fit on, so we're going to start here at this side and get some parts removed. Okay, so there's the bonnet latches all removed, that side too. Also what I've removed as well is the ECU location box. Get that out so we can get underneath of that too. Also found, while I've been disconnecting things, broken wire there on the coolant level, sorry, not coolant level, the washer fluid level sensor broken, so I need to find a new one of those. So yeah, so what we're going to do now, we're going to carry on and strip a few components out. So we're going to remove not completely remove the washer bottle, but remove it off the mountings, and then we're going to move over to the other side here. So we're going to remove battery, airbox and other associated components. So yeah, let's just carry on removing some other bits. There we go guys, so that's the components all moved on this side. So I've got the strut brace to take off, which I'm going to do in a moment, and then we'll have a look at where we can get it all cleaned up, and where there's slight little bits of rust there. We'll scrape that and treat that with some rust treatment, but other than that, it's just a case of sorting the wiring, tidying all the wiring up, and yeah, and then just cleaning all the components, putting it all back in. So yeah, just bear with us guys. Okay, so here we go guys, this is all the components moved now from the left hand side, all the components moved from the right hand side, and as you can see, I've cleaned down all the chassis legs on this side, and we've put a bit of wax oil on that part there where there was a bit of corrosion, just surface corrosion. Again, a little bit of wax oil in there as well where there was a little bit of surface corrosion. So next thing to do guys, we're going to tidy all the wiring up, clean all the wiring down as well, and get all that reattached on to the inner wings. As you can see, there's overspray on there, so we'll get all that done, and same on this side as well, we'll sort that. Okay guys, so here's the wiring all taped up on the left hand side. So what we're going to do now on this side is clean all the components down, and get these all fitted back in. As you can see, I've cleaned all the wiring harness down there, that's all refastened back to the inner wing. So yeah, it's just a case now we're just cleaning components down and fitting them. Here we are, we've got the water bottle in, and we've got the base for the ECU box in, routed all the wiring. So next step guys is get the top half of the ECU box on, and then bolt the ECU in. Okay, so here's the upper part of the ECU box on, and we've got the ECU in. So we've just got this lid, but I'm going to put this lid on later when I've cleaned some of the components down. So next step, guys, is we need to sort the washer bottle out. Let's get the washer bottle in, which goes down here. Okay guys, so here's the washer bottle all cleaned up. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this onto the car, get it all piped up properly, and then move on to the next stage. So there we are, there's the washer bottle on, guys. So you can see where that goes in there. So what we've got to fit in now is the level sensor. What goes into this hole down here, and there's a connector for it. So this is, we've managed to get hold of a new level sensor, which is 9133-166, which I don't think these are actually available from Volvo anymore. This was one I found in Sweden and got posted over. And as you can see, the old one, that's actually goosed. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and fit this new one on. Okay guys, so there's the level sensor all fitted in, as you can see down here. So next thing to do, guys, we need to fit the filler neck on for the washer bottle. So here's the washer bottle filler neck. So what I've done, guys, I've had to order a new one of these because I can't get this one clean. I'm going to look unsightly, so I've ordered a new one of them. Not expensive. And on this, what you've got to make sure, guys, is that you've got the O-ring on the bottom of this before you put it into the washer bottle, because otherwise when you fill it up, it'll leak out at the bottom. So let's go ahead and get this in. There we are, that's the filler necking, guys. Just so, like I said, we've just got the cap to put on when that comes. So what we've got now, guys, is we need to clip all this up and clip this up as well, which is the OBD socket. So let's get this all clipped on and all routed properly. So guys, this is where the OBD socket connects up to, and these two pipes here, these connect up here to the inner wing onto a clip. I've just cleaned up the clip and painted it, so I'll get that on very shortly. So next thing what we need to do, guys, is we need to move over to the other side now. So what I'm going to do first is clean up this wiring loom and work his way down, retape the loom, and yeah, and go from there. So yeah, just bear with us, guys. Here we are then, this is the loom all taped up. So as you can see, fresh tape on it all the way down, and the one that goes across to the front panel and the horns. So there we go, guys, that's that. So that's all fastened back in. So next thing we need to do is clean this airbox bracket, and we'll get that airbox bracket fastened back in. Yeah, and then move on. So here we are, here's the airbox bracket all in. So what we need to do now, guys, is have a look at the bonnet latch brackets. One for there and one for there. I've got some new ones of these. So here we are, guys. This is the new ones. So one of them is 944101 and the other one is 9133299. So what I'm going to do with these, guys, we need to get these painted. and then we'll get these fitted on. Okay guys, so this is the bracket for the right hand side, and this is the bracket for the left hand side. So what I need to do now is clean the latches, and let's get the latches on. So here we are, these are the latches all on. So that's the right hand one with the cable, and the cable runs over to the near side one, the left hand side one. They're all adjusted to where they should be, so the bonnet sits nice as well. So that's that, guys. So next thing to do is we need to fit the battery tray in. Okay guys, so I was going to fit the battery tray in, but just realised that I've only got one of these rubber bushes what goes into the inner wing, so I need to locate one of those. But in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll fit the coil on, and then move on to something else. So next thing guys is what we're going to do is strip this battery tray down, clean up the bracket, clean up the bolts, also clean this tray down, and yeah, and then get it back together, get it back on the car. As you can see, the brackets corroded, the screws are corroded, so what we'll do, we'll put it, like I said, we'll put it in some solution like we did with the other ones, and then we'll get it all painted. Okay, so first thing we did is we took the screw out where it goes into the battery tray here. Next thing we need to do guys is take these 3 screws out here on the bracket, so we can clean this bracket up. So we'll go ahead and remove those. So that's the bracket and the bolts off guys. So next thing is to remove these clips. As you can see, the clips are rusty, so I'm going to take those clips off and bob them into the solution. So clips are off, and what I need to do now guys is clean this battery tray and clean the motor, and then we can get the battery tray in, and go from there. So here we are guys, this is the battery tray. I've put a bit of satin black on it, just obviously due to the condition of it, so let's go ahead and get this into the car. So here we are, is the battery box all in, the battery tray, sorry. So next thing we need to do guys is get the air box in. So let's go ahead and get that done. So here's the air box in guys. So next thing what we need to do is fit the cruise control pump, what fits down here under the battery tray. So I've had to paint the bracket and sort all the rusty bolts out, so let's go ahead and get that built up. Here we are then, here's the cruise control pump all built up. So as you can see, I've painted the bracket, painted the screws and also the clips as well. So let's get this fitted onto the battery tray. So there's the aircon pump all on. So what we need to do now guys is fit the front panel to the car. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, so here we are, is the front panel all fitted guys. So put a new sticker on there and all bolted on with the freshly done bolts. Pipe through there for the washers. They're the wires for the headlights, and same again here with the new bolts. And then you can see the 3 brackets there, and new bracket there for the ambient air temp. So there we go guys, that's that all fitted and done. Just the headlights and indicators to go in, but that's for another video. So thank you for watching guys, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.